Prestigious Institute of Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agricultural University. So this was everything. There's inception, everything you will be seen in the museum.
हेलो गाइस 24 घंटा ट्रैवल करला परे हमें पहुंची जाएसु हैदराबाद और नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग रे अछि हमर विजिट माने
वारी सालू न याद ब्रेकफास्ट करमु आ देखो नजारा मॉर्निंग व्यू हैदराबाद ट्रैफिक स्टार्ट ही वाला चलो लगी जन पिला माने याद है मिलुची ब्रेकफास्ट और बस माने इनो अच्छे पिले पार्किंग रे लगितला केल भाई साहब मनवर पड़वा बिल्डिंग देखो है क्वार्टर मान अच्छी थी भाई हमें
कितने लिखाई थी रे
भाई आसी गला जिन जगह के हमको आसवार था आज फर्स्ट डे अच्छी इन प्रोफेसर जयशंकर तेलंगाना एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी रे बस पार्क कर तार साइड रे गोटे मंदिर टे देखबार के मिलूँ और ये दे रहा तार एंट्रांस टा कॉलेज रो जिन के आसी ओ भाई माने कौन चल जी
ये पाठ बुझोचे हमको
पाठ बुझोचे कौन की पाठ रे
की पाठ है ए यूनिवर्सिटी तुम जानते हो
नहीं जानी नहीं जानी
यूनिवर्सिटी ना को तो पीजेटीएयू देखी
से जानची
ना तेलंगाना एग्रीकल्चर यूनिवर्सिटी बस करेक्ट
अधा कहलु भाई
तुम जान ना भाई किछि तुम जानतो ना भाई तुम जानछो ना
ना मु जान
जानछो बोले पूरा कर दियो
नहीं तीनों अछन सब रेडी कर आसी जन याडा बाकी पिला माने अछन सब बहुत अच्छी हमर से याडे सेमिनार हॉल
Telangana Agricultural University (PJTAU) has made remarkable contributions to national food security, having released more than 500 crop varieties and hybrids. The university's rice varieties are cultivated in 25% of the rice growing area, while its maize hybrids occupy 12% of the maize growing area across the country. These figures highlight the significant impact of the university's research on Indian
different aspects. Now it is one of the best universities I can say as part of the agriculture program. So today we are here in quarter 6 and already 80 years old college.
It's my privilege to visit this institute again as a faculty. So I'm blessed to visit this institute and I say my heartfelt thanks to Dr. N.C. Master sir and Dr. C. Narendra Reddy sir, Associate Dean sir, for allowing us the students to the education study to program. Sir, thank you.
ये सेमिनार हॉल रो किछि व्यू देखि पार तो केते सुंदर अछि किछि बाहर रो व्यू है बहुत बढ़िया बनाई जे बिल्डिंग रो कंस्ट्रक्शन आर्किटेक्चर बहुत भल लग जे इंस्टीट्यूट केनता लगै छी भाई
बहुत सुंदर भाई बहुत सुंदर अछि जो माने एग्जाम दोचन समनो देखले लागो समने हमरो माने ऑल इंडिया रे माने समस्त कलेक्ट होई थिबे
सॉफ्टवेयर
सेटा बी सेक्शन एटा ए सेक्शन देखे देबो
केड़े सुंदर ग्रीन शेड नेट रो बनाई छै आनी न देखि पारबो बहुत ट्रीज माने अछि जेनु कि बसवार सुविधा भी कराई छै माने गुटे हिसाब से बहुत बढ़िया कूल नेचर बनाई छै पीस लागबा भाई न पूरा बसला पूरे देखले की लागु छै उड़ जाई छै एले ऑटो तार सामना रे एसबीआई प्रतीक भाई
हां भाई को
इंस्टीट्यूट केमती लागु छै
बहुत बढ़िया लागु छै केते 2000 एकड़ कहला परे
2000 एकड़ रो गुटे इंस्टीट्यूट इता रहला कॉलेज रो एंट्रेंस गेट आर्थिक इन रहला बस स्टॉप सेनो अच्छे हमार बस से आड़े जाऊ छु हम पेटा ग्रुप करा हला कहे कि बहुत पिला थिले और आमर सेक्शन वाले जाऊ छु हमको बस में हमें जाऊ छु छु हमें ई जगह के विजिट लागी हमार ग्रुप आसी जे मेज रिसर्च यूनिट के चलो देखमा ये हाउस गुटे देखबार के मिला एंट्रेंस रे इनो ऑफिस गुटे अच्छी और सामना रे रहला सेल सेंटर तक
Prestigious Institute of Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agricultural University. So this was everything, there's inception, everything you will be seen in a museum. Okay, so we have so many research stations and different agricultural colleges around. I think same curriculum for you also, right? RAVIC, third year after RAVIC, you have completed sustainable agriculture, all those things, right? All crop production, sustainable agriculture, everything in agronomy, right? Basically, I'm the agronomist here, a principal scientist and head. So there are different research stations in your place also. You might have visited, right? Here we have developed recently. We have developed 5 hybrids from maize. So here this particular institute means All India Integrated Crop Research Project, AICRP, right? In your places also you have ECRIP centers, like either similarly ECRIP centers exclusively one particular project they work on. Here how to, and nowadays it is on AI and robotic agriculture, so pertaining to the maize, right? So far we have developed so many package of practices for fall armyworm, different hybrids and control of fall armyworm, mechanization, like that we have developed so many technologies. Now you are studying in your courses. All those material will be developed by researchers, right? Correct? So now you are going for RAVIC. So there you will have different AELP also, you have AELP also, different projects. So practically you will understand, right? So here how different research stations you observe, how they are doing the research, how any have different centers here, rice and biological control, vegetables, all those centers are situated here. College building is
and all. Myself Dr. Shravani, working as a maize breeder at this research unit. So this is maize research unit in Hyderabad, is one of the oldest maize research center. So this is the do you know AACRP system, and which year now they are? 4th year. So do you know about the AACRP system, All India Coordinated Research Project on Maize? For every crop there is this AACRP system. For maize also there is a AICRP system, that is Indian Institute of Maize Research Unit, that is located at Ludhiana. Under Ludhiana we have 32 AICRP networking centers. In Telangana this is one of the AICRP center on maize, like in you are from Orissa, ma'am. So for Orissa there is an AICRP center on maize at Bhubaneswar. Like that for different states, for different AICRP centers. So in Telangana there are 2 AICRP centers. One is located at Hyderabad, another is located at the Karimnagar. So the AICRP centers will be located to different states based on the production and the area of that maize crop, and also the different soil pattern, how the soil pattern. Here for Telangana they have allotted 2 AICRP centers. One is here is the soil pattern is black, and while coming to the Karimnagar the soil pattern is red soils. And also it depends on the allocation, it depends on the climatic conditions of that particular location. The climatic conditions located at Hyderabad will be completely different from the climatic conditions prevailing at Karimnagar. So that's why they have chosen this is one of the AICRP center, and this is the one of the oldest AICRP center of maize. And coming to the research and development activities, so in maize earlier years they used to prepare double and three-way cross hybrids. Now we are focusing on the single cross hybrids. So do you know the difference between single, double and three-way cross hybrids? Yes? Okay. So double and three-way cross exist 20 years back. Now almost from 2010 we are focusing on the single cross hybrids. Why? Because do you have any idea what is the priority of the single cross compared to maintenance breeding is difficult, because in the double and three-way cross, in the double cross we have to maintain the 4 lines. In the 3-way cross, we have to maintain the 3 lines. Because maize is a highly cross-pollinated crop, so we need to maintain the isolation distance for the seed production either by spatial isolation or time isolation. And one more difference is, coming to the single cross, we will have more yield compared to double and 3-way cross, and also we used to see the more uniformity. In the single cross hybrids, the genetic constitution of the F1 hybrid is heterozygous and heterogeneous. But in double cross and 3-way crosses, that is heterozygous. What is the genetic constitution of double and 3-way crosses? Heterozygous? Hetero? Single cross? Then what is Dakkan hybrid Makka? Next I told now BPCH 6. Then why it is different from the DHM? So BPCH 6. B means that is the code allotted to Hyderabad Center by IIMR. B. PC means popcorn. H means hybrid. So BPCH 6. One of the single cross hybrids developed from this institute, and this is the one of the first single class popcorn hybrid developed in the entire nation. In the popcorn also, nowadays wherever you go, in the malls or in cinema halls, you used to see the popcorn. Mostly from the kids to adults, they used to prepare the popcorn. So what is the difference between the American popcorn and Indian popcorn is that popping expansion. Indian popcorn, when it is expand, it will be very low volume. When whatever we are getting in the malls and movie theaters is the American popcorn. So we are more concentrating on development of popcorn hybrids with more volume, with more popping expansion compared to the now whatever the existed in our Indian popcorn. And also sweet corn. And regarding sweet corn, when compared to the normal corn, the duration is only 80 to 85 days. Here, after flowering, means, do you know about the tassel and silk? Na? After pollination, for harvesting of the popcorn, it will take nearly 22 to 25 days. What is the difference between normal popcorn and sweet corn is, what is that sucrose, sugar percentage is more compared to the normal corn at milky stage. When we measure with that sugar percent with our refractometer, the total soluble solids exist is almost more than 50. In the normal corn, it is less than 15. In the sweet corn also, so we are focusing on the development of single cross hybrids, but our institute was released the 2 sweet corn composites. We didn't release any sweet corn hybrids, but we have the sweet corn composites, that is Priya and Madhuri. So Priya and Madhuri is the composite varieties available from this institute. So we have released so many hybrids from this research unit. One is the DHM 117. This is the most popular hybrids across the India, not only in the Telangana, across the India. So DHM 117 followed by DHM 121. This is also medium duration hybrid with higher yields. In the maize crop, in any crop, depending on the duration, we used to classify the varieties into different categories. In the maize also, long duration, medium duration and short duration category was there. Under the long duration, we used to get more than 120 days crop duration. Under the medium duration, we used to get 105 to 110 days. And short duration, we used to get below 90 and up to 85 to 90 days. So whatever the hybrids we developed here is the medium duration hybrids, DHM 117, 121, DHM 182, DHM 206, DHM 211, DHM 230 and DHM 280. So we have developed the hybrids. Then what's the next step? If the government institutes develop the hybrids, means what we have to do in the next step? Huh? What?
Trialing with the local varieties, comparing with the local varieties.
Yeah, we developed the hybrids, we evaluated the hybrids, we released the hybrids. Then what we have to do? We have to give to farmers. Then what we have to do at that time? We have to multiply the seed. So we have to go for the seed production. Maize is a highly cross-pollinated crop. We are going for the hybrid development. So we used to maintain the isolation distance. So here we used to follow the spatial isolation of 500 meters distance or time isolation of 25 days. So here in the hybrid seed production, we used to go for the sowing pattern of 4 rows of female with 1 row of male. Then we used to get only 20 quintals per acre. Okay, 20 quintals per acre, almost 2.5 tons per hectare. But when we go for the commercial hybrids, the farmers used to get 40 quintals, up to 40 quintals during Rabi season, and for Kharif season they used to get 25 to 30 quintals per acre. So compared to the crops like paddy, the duration is 120 to 100 to 120, so medium duration. But compared to paddy, the whatever the water requirement is very less, and also the government is mainly focusing on the development of biodiesel ethanol from this maize crop. So maize ethanol we used to get from the either rice or sugarcane. So compared to rice, the water requirement is less. Compared to sugarcane, the duration is less. So compared to both the crops, maize is one of the crop with low water and with less duration and also more productivity. Compared to the rice and sugarcane, the productivity also more. So mostly ethanol, whatever the ethanol we used for the 2030 or 2050, the government want to replace with petrol and diesel with, by 2030 they want to replace with 30% ethanol. So we have to concentrate more on the ethanol. Where we are getting the ethanol in the agricultural crops is, these are the 3 crops. So our government now is encouraging the maize crop for production of the ethanol. So why maize only preferred, not only to the duration or water requirement, compared to other crops, the starch percentage is very high. And also ethanol production from the starch from the maize is very high. Ethanol recovery is very high compared to other crops. That's why now the government is promoting the maize crop in non-traditional areas also. Like Assam. Assam don't go for the maize. Now they are promoting in the Assam also. So, and also our Indian Institute of Maize Research is focused on development of catchment areas, especially for the keeping in view of the ethanol production from the maize. In addition to this, our Professor Jayashankar Telangana Agriculture University is also started Seed Week program. Seed program. What we do is, here whatever the hybrids or varieties developed from the different research station, we used to supply to the farmers as a foundation seed or certified seed. So they are utilizing this seed as quality seed for their production, because seed is the basic unit for the farmer. With good seed only we will get the good yields. Compare in the maize also, in addition to the normal corn, we have sweet corn, baby corn and popcorn. And regarding the popcorn, and our institute is the one of the institutes who developed the first single cross hybrid in the popcorn in the entire country, that is the DPCH 6. Established during the 1957. So ECRIP, oldest ASRP is also from the maize, and oldest ASRP center is also this institute. Earlier this institute is located Amberpet, in the same Hyderabad only, under Amberpet, but during the 2007 it was shifted to here. This is the Rajendra Nagar. The major objective is the development of high yielding single cross maize hybrids in medium and late duration category. So we are also doing the seed production. In the seed production point of view, we are giving the capacity building trainings to different external persons, and we have also different agro technologies, research on agro technologies by crop production and production scientists, and also we have development of linkages with public and private sector. Whatever the hybrids we are developing, we are not able to give to entire India. So our R&D is very small. So what we have to do? We have to supply to the mostly farmers to the entire India. So what our university did is, we have MOUs with different private companies. So what we do, whatever the hybrids we develop, we give one package. If we develop one hybrid, so 5 lakhs they have to pay. With that 5 lakhs for the 3 years, we used to supply the parental seed. So they will go for the multiplication of parental seed, hybrid seed, and they will supply to the different farmers. So we have totally 32 private seed companies MOUs. In that 32 private seed companies MOUs, we have distributed our hybrids to Gujarat, Rajasthan, Bihar, West Bengal, and Andhra Pradesh. Now we are also shifting to the Maharashtra also. So MOUs are taken from the Maharashtra seed company also. So this is our list of hybrids developed from this research station. Okay. So in that you can see different specialty corns like you can go on sweet corn, baby corn. We have mechanization. So sowing we used to carry with seed cum 40 drill or vacuum planter or happy seeder. Followed by for control of weeds, we used to control the weeds with tractor down cultivator or this power weeder. For spraying, in terms of for spraying of herbicides or pesticides or fungicides, we have tractor run, mini tractor run, boom sprayer. Okay. For the harvesting, we have the combine harvester. For taking that husk, we have de-husker cum sheller. For incorporating this plants into the soil, we have the shredder. So we have the complete mechanization. And coming to the fall armyworm, during the 2007, the maize crop was entirely affected by the fall armyworm. So this is the life cycle of the fall armyworm. Even though fall armyworm exists, we have super control methods. That's why the farmers are able to control the fall armyworm. First, we have to go for the deflowings, followed by the seed treatment, and followed by the pheromone traps. And after emergence of the seed, farmers they don't go for the neem oil spraying, but we have to recommend the neem oil. For neem oil spraying is also there, and one of the most effective traditional method is application of lime and sand in the orals of the plant. Lime, if you take the lime in one hand, sand we have to take in the 9 hands. If we apply those in the orals, the larva, because of alkalinity nature of that lime and also due to that rubbing action of sand, the larva will die. So this is one of the most traditional method and also cost effective method for control of fall armyworm. Ethanol industry here, but government is establishing ethanol industries based on the area where the maize crop is more. So they started initiation of establishing ethanol industry.
Baby corn.
So you are from OUT Bhubaneswar. GIT. What is the name? The maize is finished. Ethanol is produced from the seed. They will extract the starch. From the starch, they will produce the ethanol. From the countries like US, they will produce the ethanol from the entire maize plant. They will
नर्सरी सेंटर ଗୋଟେ ଅଛି ଏଇନେ
So, anyone of you know about this drones, agriculture drones, or the batteries, anything else? No. So, we use this agriculture drones for spraying in pesticides for agriculture purpose in the farm. Like TSDX, every crop we use this drone for every crop. Okay, these are the batteries we use for the drones to fly. Okay, I use like this battery's capacity is like 22,000 mAh, and they run for 30 minutes, and in that 30 minutes you can spray at least 3 acres, like 3 acres, and you can charge for spraying in the field itself, like 500 per acre. Okay. And 12 for 30 minutes. And battery. The battery one set costs 35.
पहले आपको हाथ में ड्रोन नहीं देगा, पहले सिमुलेशन सिखाएगा, मतलब सिस्टम में कंट्रोल्स वगैरह सिखाएगा. They have a board here controls, we have some controls that are throttle up, throttle down, ऊपर जाएगा, नीचे आएगा, your left, your right, ऐसा ड्रोन ऐसे लेफ्ट और राइट घूमेगा, तो पिच फॉरवर्ड, पिच बैकवर्ड, रोल लेफ्ट एंड रोल राइट, आगे पीछे लेफ्ट एंड रोल, दैट द मूवमेंट्स इधर उधर घूमने के लिए. So that's how we do the controls, how we teach the students the controls. Okay, we have here. So we have some exercises to teach the students. Square, circle and 8. जैसा आपने गाड़ी का लाइसेंस लेने जाने के लिए 8 लेते हैं ना, जैसा स्क्वायर एग्रीकल्चर का यूज़ होता है. सर्किल सीखने के लिए आप सिनेमेटोग्राफी देखा होगा, ड्रोन छोटा वाला ड्रोन, तो उसमें वो एक्सरसाइज उसको यूज़ होता है. ऐसा जैसा ऐसा लाइन से लिखते हैं, जैसे स्क्वायर बनाने के लिए, ऐसा स्क्वायर बनाने के लिए वी यूज़ दिस सॉफ्टवेयर. ये सॉफ्टवेयर का नाम है रियल फ्लाइट. जैसे हम ऐसे यूज करके हम सिखाएंगे. मोस्ट ऑफ द आर द फार्मर्स. वी हैव सम डिफरेंट एक्सरसाइजेस. जैसे सर्किल ऐसे बनाएंगे. So we teach students.
Completion of 6 days training here, you are going to get the remote pilot certificate. This certificate is valid for 10 years. आप तो मालूम है ना, आपको सब लोग का लाइसेंस रहते हैं, वो व्हीकल के लिए 2 व्हीलर 4 व्हीलर के लिए लाइसेंस रहते हैं, वो तो अलग तरीका से होते हैं. बट ये तो 6 days इन हाउस ट्रेनिंग, जो भी आपको रिमोट पायलट लाइसेंस लेना बोले तो you need to come for 6 days training here. It's going to be in-house training, and whatever the curriculum which was given by DGCA we should follow. वो 6 days से क्या curriculum है दिया, वो इसके हिसाब से करना है. बट अभी इंडिया में जो भी मैं बताया था, 200 more than 200 academies में एग्री का जो भी है बहुत कम वाला है. एग्री इंस्टीट्यूट्स वो जो RPC ट्रेनिंग देते वो बहुत कम है. इसमें क्यों बोले तो ये एग्री का ज़रूरत क्या है, ड्रोन का अभी इंडिया में देखे तो ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा यूज़ एग्रीकल्चर में बहुत स्कोप है. क्यों चाहिए ड्रोन्स एग्रीकल्चर में?
काम आसान
सही, आसान हो, इजी हो जाएगा. एरियल फोटोग्राफी, सिटी वन एरिया, ब्लू एरिया. और अरे आप तो काम
Place is also there. That is place of the soil type. Face so much.
कंटेंट मिस कर दो
गोभी में ये पटा मैं बड़ो कौन है कौन है
এটা পৌঁছি আসিছু আমি অয়েল রিসর্চ ইনস্টিट्यूट के चली चली कर आसीचु इनके तो चलते आसीचु एतकी दूर
Our institute works on oil seeds, but we don't work on oil seeds on all crops. Okay, we do have groundnut, soybean, mustard. Okay, so we don't work on those 3 oil seed crops. Rest of the oil seed crops we work. Okay, you might be knowing sesame, safflower, sunflower. Have you heard of linseed? Yes. Niger. This institute was earlier named as Directorate of Oilseed Research. Earlier we only used to look after mainly ACRIP, partly research, but now it has been elevated to Indian Institute of Oilseed Research. Now we mainly focus on research, okay, part ACRIP. Okay, so here you can see other oilseed institutes also, oil palm, okay, so oil palm, mustard, okay. So this is briefly about these things, and we do work on specific area only, okay. As we are working on only 6 oilseed crops, it has a mandate, okay, on which aspects we have to work. One is, I have told you earlier, varietal development, okay, then extension activities, plant protection, okay. These things only we will work, and some biotechnological aspects. But okay, as I have told you that we also monitor ACRIP centers. So ACRIP centers are nothing but state agriculture research centers. Okay, so we do have 6 crops. So we do have 6 ACRIP centers. So for sunflower, there are 11 centers around the India. Safflower 6, castor 9, okay, linseed 14. This is having the highest ACRIP centers, followed by Niger and sesame. Sesame around 12 ACRIP centers are there. Okay. Knowledge about the oil seeds, how much we are consuming, how much we are producing. Okay. So nowadays everybody is talking about high oil consumption. Why? 22 kgs. So it was in 22-23. Now the recent one is around 24 kgs. So which means per head we are consuming 2 liters. So which is high or low? Starts with the germplasm. Now I am starting with the castor. Okay. So initially what we will do, you know about the, you might have read about the breeding methods. Okay. Initially we start with the selection. Okay. So from where we should collect these germplasm lines? Okay. From different places we will collect different kind of what do you say, plant types you can call, later you can call it as germplasm. Okay. So after collection we will evaluate in our conditions. So for which trait we need to target our breeding program. Initially, and we will identify trait specific germplasm lines. You can see here high test weight, oil content, high resinolic acid content. Okay. So these lines will be in turn useful. You will be used in the breeding programs to increase these traits. You remember this one, spiny and non-spiny. Okay. So here you can see the yield difference. So why this is yield difference? Because this hybrid is for rain-fed and this is for irrigated conditions. So earlier I have told you, because of rain-fed conditions only, the yield potential is very low. Right? KPH is for
तुमचा? पासपोर्ट